Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath intuitive card reader and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the monthly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of April 2018. Can you believe it already? I just need my gems and stuff up here with me. Okay. There we go. We got it smelling some good in here now. Also, for anybody that's new, to plug real quick, Intuitive Candles from intuitivecandles.com to give you, it's 100% soy-based candles that burn for a good 40 plus hours and a nice clean burn. And any spill ups wash up with, it's not like paraffin at all. And when the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals like this amethyst pendulum and clear quartz pendulum. Clear quartz, another pendant here, sunstone as well, yellow agate, little heart, and trees of life of all different kinds, different stones. That's just a sample. I have a lot more than that, but go to intuitivecandles.com. They're fantastic. What I'm burning right now, magnificent rose, and it's magnificent. Let's get into your shuffle here, Scorpio. See what we can stir up today for you. It's a long weekend here for us and other parts of the world that are celebrating Easter weekends. For those that celebrate, happy Easter. And for those that don't, enjoy your weekend. My house right now, I've been busy all day. A lot of housework done earlier. And I've got my stuffed turkey in the oven. All you can smell is turkey and all this other goodness around me here. That's the stuff that's burning away. House smells great. It's a beautiful day. Not a single cloud in the sky here in Chance Harbor today. And the tide is up, in and full right now. Very quiet. Not after last night. It was wild here for some reason. That surf gets so crazy with the highest tides in the world right here in my backyard that when you get a lively surf coming in like that, you can feel the oomph against the house. There's the sound. There's just this compression that thump is what it feels like every time it hits the beach. Only it's big and full and loud. I actually recorded some out on the deck last night. It was so soothing to hear it. So nice. But I want to know what's up for Scorpio for April 2018. I'd like to know their overall energy for the month, their health and wealth, not their health and wealth, but their wealth and finances. Your health would always fall in under the third card, which is your hearth, your home, love, the intimate part of what who's in your life and what your life is all about. And then the next card is for your challenges that you must face through the month and deal with. And then the final card, we want to know what the message from Spirit is for all Scorpios out there. One more run and I'm going to cut the deck. If I could get them to, there we go. All right, cutting the deck. I'm going to consult with Pendulum. As this deck stands are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the monthly reading for April 2018 for the sign of Scorpio are the top 5 cards. The cards that are meant for the Scorpion reading for anyone viewing this reading. Thank you. Good enough for me right there. Let's get right into it. Oh no. No. Oh, piss off. Sorry. 3 of Swords, heartache. Overall energy. Page of Cups, imagination. That's in your finances and wealth. Your hearth and your home. 6 of Pentacles in generosity. Your challenges for April. 8 of Cups, change. Doesn't surprise me to see that. And your message from Spirit. 2 of Cups, partnership. Alright, doesn't start out so... Never mind what I was going to say. Anyways, doesn't start out so great. Put it that way. But it looks like it gets better. Okay, so there's gonna be some kind of an upset here for you guys to start your April off with. You won't be happy with um, something that's developed. Having change forced upon you, um, separated from something that you felt almost like a big part of your life, your daily life, something, whatever it is, you have to pull away from it, or it's being pulled away from you. There's a separation going on there, and it's disturbing you deeply, and it's hurting you very much. Here's the thing: this is going to be a transient change. It's going to change your day to day, whatever this is. All right, this could be along the lines of somebody in your life that is pulling away. I don't want to say taken from you. I don't want to say that. Or you could be pulling yourself away from somebody, um, trying to do the best for you, being cruel to be kind to yourself, basically, because every part of your being screaming, I don't want to leave, I don't want to go, but I have to for my own benefit. Oh, I've got 1,000 things coming into my head right now, and I'm just trying to narrow this down. Um, yes, it can be related to affairs, breakups, huge disappointments. Here's the thing: this is going to be a transient change. As I said, it's going to change your daily life. But you're going to heal, and you're going to process this. You're going to process it, and then you're going to start to heal from it. Many lessons learned from this. Wanting better for you. Wanting better for yourself. Listening to your logic for a change instead of listening to your heart. All right? Because the heart can lead us astray at times. The heart wants what it wants, blah, 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 all that good stuff. But the thing is, it's not always what's best for us. Somebody out there is waking up. Scorpio, you're waking up and saying, enough is enough of this. Yeah, my heart wants to be there. Yes, it feeds me in some ways, but it's not good for me, and it's tearing you apart. But as I said, you're doing this for you. The positive side of the card is, though, for those of you that are finding out that your relationship was not what you thought it was, when you find out, you're going to see where you stand, truly, where you stand in somebody else's life. That's going to be that little push that starts the ball rolling for you on your way out. This card can signify stressors like anxiety and fear. Yes, anxiety, of course, of the unknown that you're about to face. You're embarking out on your own. The advice of the card is to make sure and see the truth. Allow, for God's sake, don't be all tough and hard as nails and all that. Tara's telling you, allow yourself to feel the pain, the shock, let it all reverberate through every essence of your being. Let it come through all it wants, as strong as it wants. If it makes you fold in on yourself, if it makes you drop to your knees in pain, let it be so. You're going to get through it faster that way. Don't swallow it back. Don't tuck it away. Don't sit on it. Let it come out so you can really, really heal. It's very healthy. Otherwise, you'll end up bitter, holding things in for years. Relationship would have been over years ago, and there you are years down the road, and you're still chewing on a bone over it. Let it go. Allow yourself whatever comes natural for you in your reaction. Don't kill anybody. Don't do that. Don't follow your first impulse. Like you want to just, punch them in the face or beat on them or whatever. You don't really want, if you can avoid that, right? Try to avoid that. That's, yeah, we've all been there. But go ahead. It's okay to feel anxious because things are going to change for you. And it's scary. But see the truth, feel the pain. This has all happened for a reason. Let that ring over and over. This has all happened for a reason. There's something better for you out there. Keywords are heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal, loss, affairs, breakups, and tears. All right. So that begins your month. Wow. In your financial sector, because breakups always bring about what? Financial changes. They do. They really do. You're going to be concerned, yes, about your financial affairs. There'll be a drop in your household we'll say income if you were cohabitating with somebody. But here's the thing. You have to realize, what did you do before they came along? What did you do? How did you pay your bills? You probably had to watch every dollar, but you did okay. Your needs were met, and maybe sometimes a few wants. Once a month, you could take one paycheck free and clear and go and treat yourself or invest it into or spending it where you choose to spend it, not needing to put it on bills. Maybe you get, if you're really lucky, one check a month, one paycheck that is just for you. And that's what you did before. And you start cohabitating with somebody and your expenses go down, and then you break up and they go back to where they were again. If you've done it once, you've done it before. Maybe it's time for you to make a bigger change here. Everything, your work, your career, are you not making enough? You should never have to depend on somebody else. Male or female, doesn't matter. Carry your own weight. That way you're prepared. Should anything go wrong, that part of it will be all right. You shouldn't have to worry about finances, right? When you're going through heartbreak, you shouldn't have to worry about finances. It's horrible. This page, what I'm getting off of this is for you to use your imagination to pull you through any financial slumps or valleys that you find yourself in. Get creative. You also have the help of some good friends here as well. And there could also be a new love on the horizon. Well, no, there will be. There's going to be a new love on the horizon for you. There always is. He brings messages of love. That's what that's all about. The advice of the card is to enjoy the lighter side of life and allow time for some play. Be gentle with yourself going through any transitions like this. Don't be afraid to be like a kid again. It's good for you. Doesn't matter what your age is. But let your imagination come forth. That's going to help you get a little more creative when it comes to your finances, ways to save money, ways to make a little more money, ways to stretch your money. Finding other ways to enjoy life without costing and breaking the bank here. You don't need to live that way. Tone it down a little bit. Keywords are companionship and fun. Outings for you, imagination, love news, and finances. All right. Card number 2. We're looking at your house, your home, your love. We got the 6 of Pentacles, all about generosity. I'm just hearing that you're going to be getting a lot of support with whatever it is you are going through. I'm seeing a young woman. And yes, she's kind of young. She'd be in her 20s. Kind of a dark brunette, kind of wavy, curly, cropped, moppy kind of hair. You know, the cool mussed up look. But I see you wearing a sweater, and you have it wrapped around you, and you're standing like this, and your head is down, and you're very pale looking. You've just gone through something. Chin up. Look straight ahead. Stop looking down at the ground. Look straight ahead. You got a lot of support. You never even knew you had that kind of support until all this happened. You are not alone. You're going to be cared for, and you are loved. All right? But when this card shows up, somebody is going to come forward. All right? They're going to give you, it could be a numerous things that's just for you. They could be giving you a gift of money to help you get through the initial beginning of going on your own again and being single. This can also come in the form as a gift, as a token of love. I'm feeling that very strongly. You had no idea that so many people cared about your well-being, and it's all going to come out. It's going to be there's the beauty in the darkness right there. The beautiful things come out of bad things. A ton of friendship and support. Anybody gives you money that's to make you feel good. It's called feel-good money. All right. You're going to be feeling genuine gratitude, very, very moved and enlightened and safe, which leaves you with feelings of hope. For somebody else, this could be you being generous and giving of your time to somebody else, your time or effort, or even giving money. But if you do so, do this with thought, insensitivity. Be very gentle to anybody you're reaching out to help. Um, you could be, you could help a friend, a family member. That could come up, with your favorite charity as well. Um, and that's for anybody that's given the gift of money. They may want to give part of it that way, their favorite charity, or help somebody out along the way as well, paying it forward. Put it that way. The advice is to receive any gifts with thanks and with grace and humility. And if you're giving to others, enjoy it. Just the very act of giving in itself is its own reward. Not that you'll consciously say, well, I'm going to do that because the universe will pay me back. You don't do that, right? You just move forward and you see a need, you fill it. The universe recognizes it. Your keywords are finances, gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. And humility is in the humble sense, not being humiliated. It's in the humble sense, feeling very gracious. Okay, here's your challenges. And I mean, that just get right back to where we started from. It's all these new changes for you coming up in April. And it's the Eight of Cups. It's all about change. Usually, and it fits with your energy for the month. It's usually about things like that. The changes, the transient changes your life. For those of you that are on the precipice of leaving and changing your life, Tarot says now is the right time to take your leave and to move on. And you're going to struggle with that. Some of you are going to struggle, or somebody. Other commitments is you're leaving. As I said, you're leaving behind that life. With that life is the people that went with it. You're leaving them people behind as well. Those people behind. You're wanting to do a complete change here, and that includes your social life and the people you socialize with. There's a whole group of them you'll be leaving behind with that relationship, moving on. You've cut ties. There's not going to be a whole lot of drama to contend with when you finally make the move. It's not going to be what you thought it was going to be. You thought big old scene, screaming, crying, things being thrown around, whatever. This other person, it isn't going to go down that way. They're resigned to the fact that you're leaving. They're resigned to the fact that you guys can't seem to. And they don't know what's wrong with you. That's what they're thinking. The other person is like, what is wrong with you? I don't understand. Everything was going good, but what is wrong with you now? And they're accepting it. They know they can't stop you. So after this very quiet goodbye, you'll be, chances are, going on a journey or some kind of, you'll be taking a change of scenery. So you might take a little trip somewhere just to get yourself out of the whole environment, to give yourself time to think, catch your breath, to rest, relax, and reflect on where you're going from here. The advice of the card is to follow your heart and go forward. Don't stay. Don't go backward. Go forward. Your keywords are endings and departures, journeys, movement, transition, travel, and vacations. Your last card in this reading for April 2018. Beautiful card to have to end it with. Like I said, it doesn't end on a bad note. This is Two of Cups. Partnerships. The overall meaning of this card, the most common meaning of this card, are partnerships that are there to last a lifetime. All right. So we started out, that wasn't meant for the future. You weren't meant to be with them for a lifetime, a season, as they say. And now things are going to get better. This is where you're going to, by the end of the month, you're going to be feeling more hopeful about your romantic life, your future. For those that are young, getting married, having children, this kind of a thing. The card right off, romance and partnerships. And here's the thing. This other person that you were with that you couldn't seem to click, there was just something not clicking there. This other one, the next person is going to be a whole new experience for you. What they call like-minded individuals is what you're going to meet. You're going to meet like your soulmate. Somebody, you're so familiar with each other. It's like you've known each other. We tend to be drawn to, and that's a lot of what's going to happen here. We tend to be drawn, believe it or not. It sounds narcissistic. We tend to be drawn to people that are like our mirror image. Not just the way we look. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about personality, likes, dispositions, habits, maybe backgrounds, common things. It's so much, but you're so much alike this other, you and this other person. You can almost read each other. I use this analogy a lot. You're so like-minded. You could say explain something in one sentence and the other person gets it, and vice versa. Where it was anybody else you were trying to tell something to or explain, you talk to your blue in the face, your veins are popping in your neck because they're not getting it. And lo and behold, the angels are singing. There's choirs bailing. There's stars popping everywhere. You met somebody that gets you, and you get them. You just know. You'll get so involved. You'll begin to start speaking for each other in circumstances. If one of you isn't there, you'll get to do that. You'll know automatically. You can speak for each other. You know each other so well. It's just beautiful. Don't give up. This card, when it shows up, brings very rewarding experiences. Really broadens the horizons of your life. You can see the bigger picture now. You want to make dreams. You want to make plans. You're going to nurture each other's interests. You're going to feed each other. And really bring out the best in each other, the way it's supposed to be. When people get together and they so-called fall in love, you become every part of your life, of each other. You're part of each other's lives. And when you fall in love and meet somebody and you fall in love, you should enhance each other's lives. Make it more richer than what it was before you met them. Not make it smaller. Not seclusion. Not separation from everything else. People that try to do that have something wrong with them. Huge insecurities. But this relationship is going to be anything but. And that's part of what was the problem with the first relationship, or the one that we began the month with, that you're leaving and walking out of. You weren't the same age spiritually, mentally, physically, yes, but mentally and emotionally. That other person had a few you felt you were feeling stifled and held back. Somebody really loves you. They want to see you grow. They want to see you spread your wings. They want to see you fly. They want the best of the best for you. And they're there to encourage it, not stifle you. You're going to be feeling with this more inspired than ever before. There's a lot of inspiration coming off this card as well for you. The advice of the card is to look for others, all right, to share your visions with. So keep an open mind. If you can't think of anybody that you know like that, then maybe you haven't met them yet. Keep your mind open and your eyes. Work with others for the greatest results. Once you find that like-minded person, dive right into that. It's going to be a really great experience for you. It really, really is. And if this isn't a love relationship, this is a partnership of other kinds, like business, creative projects, on the job, at work, anything like that. But there's somebody out there that's just for you. And this is probably, for some, going to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Keywords are partnership, creativity, communication, planning, inspiration. And that, my dear Scorpio, was your reading for the month of April 2018. I'm going to try to make it back for the mid-months just to see what the heck's going on, because life can change. Readings can change. So come back maybe for mid-month April, and we'll see and follow through, see how things are unfolding anyways. So I hope you like the reading. Thank you to current subscribers as well. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe so you don't miss any more readings from Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Also, if you're into Facebook, not everybody is, we do have a group on Facebook under groups called Bay of Fundy Fortunes. What else? Other than it's a closed and private group full of like-minded individuals just like myself and just like you. It's just a really great place to be, or I wouldn't recommend it. Not just because it's mine. It belongs to all of us. Excuse me. I think that's it for now. If you're looking for me, you can always find me right here at home. Bay of Fundy Fortunes. And if I'm not here, if I wasn't so busy today, I'd be down there. Maybe by day's end I'll manage to squeeze it in. But you can usually catch me walking down below at the cove, along the water's edge that hold the highest, mightiest tides in the whole world, the beautiful Bay of Fundy. No matter where you find me, though, to be honest, I'm a high tide junkie. So you're always going to catch me waiting with one eye, waiting on the next high tide. Keep the peace in so you can share that light and love out. I wish you the very best for April, and I hope to see you back here in a couple of weeks. Goodbye for now.